my name is Ilya Konik and my student number is 101, and today I will show you my student, not assignment, but in-class exercise for labs 1 to 4 for web app development for course 3095 for 2024 fall semester. So I think we will begin with showing that the functionality of application is working properly, and then we will move to the software itself. So let's begin with actually demonstrating that I am running my MongoDB in a Docker container. Here we can see that one of the images is running. It's Mongo latest, and it's running on localhost where I am accessing it. And let's move to a Postman and make a couple of goals to our endpoint. So I will begin with get. On the products, I have prepared one already, which is Windows laptop, and basically get will return this item. Pretty straightforward. Let's go here and create a new item. So yeah, I think name should be Mac and description, but I should change them, but let's actually accept it. So we change the price, we make a post request, and in return we have a as well JSON request, which indicates that our write operation was successful. Here we can see 201 created respond header. So let's go back to a get and take a look that we have basically two items here right now. Another operation was delete, which maps to the item by ID. So I will copy ID of the first item. We will make a send operation. We can see 204 request, which basically indicates that the operation was successful. Let's make a get operation, and we see that only one laptop is left. So we will take its ID and we will make a we will alter this record. So let's actually fix my issue, and that I missed where should be the description and where should be the name. So we will change it to a correct one, and let's go with the real inflation. It is going to go up in price. We make a send. Oops. Yeah, we made a get operation. We need to do a put operation. Here the response is 204. Everything is perfect. So let's go back to get to make sure that the item was changed, and we can see that the name is correct right now and the price increased. So that's it about the basic functionality of our program. So let's move to a code part. Actually, just want to mention that I am not really sure if I need to explain the structure of the code and my understanding of it. We needed to do it in a last course last year. So I just decided to make sure to not miss on this part. So in case it is not required, please just stop the video and thank you for watching, but I will continue. So here we basically have we see operation structure. We have a product controller, which basically, let's begin with this annotation. This annotation will allow us to make a dependency injection after wiring this product service here, basically allowing us to create a loose titling, basically the overall sense of a Spring initially. Then we annotate here that the endpoint, which all of the methods are here, are API product, and also we indicate that this is a controller REST beam. So this class is a controller REST beam, which will allow our application to properly wire it to the underlying framework. So here we have just a basic post mapping, some response status annotations, which are not really interesting and complicated. What else we have? We have a data transfer object, which is basically product request and product response, which we use through our application. By using this nice annotation, we can receive a product request in a passed way to our method, and basically then we pass it to our service. and then after processing it, we just make a return, and basically through the entire controller we are using this service. So I think it will be logical to go next to it. It is an interface which we are after wiring to, and this one is the implementation of this is the implementation of our service. So it's quite simple, not really interesting. It is using our model for product, it is building it and returning it. So returning product, I'm sorry, returning a record, which is basically product response, which we want at the end of the day. So as well, service is actually having these two parameters afterwired and created in a constructor by using this annotation. So let's go to repository itself. It's quite simple and straightforward. It just extends MongoDB repository, which does all the work for us, and we just configure it in application properties by providing the required fields to map to the container, which I hope I showed, I'm not sure, but here I'm showing that we are running MongoDB latest container, so on a local host, and we are mapping to it. So I guess that's about it, about the main structure of our application. As we saw, even though there are a lot of different annotations, and some of them worth memorizing, some of them are not that easy to memorize and remember exactly what they do, but the basic logic behind all this is decoupled, not tighted code, which is easy to extend. We need any endpoints, we add controller here as well. Testing is right now a really easy job to do, because we don't have tight dependencies by creating our classes inside other classes. We just inject them, in this case using this constructor injection way. So and also here we have a model, basically just a bunch of properties in a class, not really, being even honest, don't really remember exactly what each of these annotation is doing, but there's definitely a work of different documentation to provide me with this information at the end of the day when I need it. But the truth is that the overall structure is we have a separated controller, we have a separated model with repository, and in our case, instead of view, we are returning JSON. So basically, more of our work is done here in a service, which we call from a controller, and we communicate with our model. So it's basically about MVC structure. So I think that's it, what I wanted to tell about this software, so this program. So thank you for your time. Hoping for a great grade. Thank you. Goodbye.